Today I'm going to show you how to make an affordable, fun, and easy craft. It is a seashell and coconut shell wind chime. The first thing you'll need to do is to prepare your work area. Clear your area of anything that you don't want to get paint or glue or anything on. Once your area is clean, it's best to put down a tablecloth to work on so that you don't get your table dirty. Get all your materials together. You'll need a bunch of seashells, coconut shell halves, various colors of acrylic paints. You can use regular acrylic paints or you can use acrylic paints that have glitter accent. You can also use embellishments such as jewels or stickers. So, the way you would use a sticker, you can leave it on there the whole time if you want to, but the way I would use one is to stick the sticker on, dab a little paint in your plate, by the way, a plate's easy to use because it makes for easy cleanup. Paint over your sticker.
Mommy, this tape's not peeling anymore.
The color that you want your shell to be, just paint the whole inside. And the stickers work better on the inside, that's why I'm doing it on the inside. On the outside, because you have the ridges, the paint can leak between the ridges and it may not turn out exactly like you want. So you just paint whatever color you wanted your background to be. Once the paint dries, you can peel the sticker off and it will reveal a shape of the sticker. Pretty cool. You can use hearts, stars, dolphins, butterflies, pretty much any kind of shape that'll fit on the shell. But it needs to be the shape without a lot of extra white sticker around it, because if it has white sticker around it, it won't look like the shape. Now, I'm going to paint the front of the shell. I'm going to use some glittery looking paint just to make it nice and pretty and shiny. The way to get shells, you can go to a beach and collect them, but oftentimes they may be picked over or broken. So if you have a craft store nearby, you can get shells at a craft store by the bag. I actually got a few bags at the dollar store at Dollar Tree for $1. There was about maybe 20 in the bag. It's a pretty good deal. And they were nice. These actually came from Dollar Tree. So you can see how they look, the quality and the shape and everything. They're not broken. Once in a while they may be chipped, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. And once I have my shell painted like I want, I can affix accents. These little rhinestones also came from Dollar Tree, but they have them at the craft store also. They're sticky on the back, but to make them stick better, you may want to add some tacky glue or super glue or any kind of glue that'll make it stick. Just a little dab will do. Another thing to think about is you can go ahead and punch your holes in your shells using your drill before you paint them if you like. The only thing is that the paint could go in the hole and clog it. But if you wait till after they're painted to drill the hole, you may chip around the hole some of the paint off. So either way, it's not going to be perfect because shells are pretty hard to drill holes in without cracking. Especially the thicker they are, the easier they crack to get the hole through. And you don't have to paint all your shells. You could leave some of them plain. You could leave some of them with just rhinestones, or just stickers, or whatever you want to do. You can leave your sticker on, or you can take them off, whatever you desire. There you go. And this is a craft that I did with my Girl Scout troop, so I'm kind of painting it like I would expect a child to do it. There you go. Just let your shells dry for a bit before you punch your holes, if you're going to punch the holes afterwards. For the tops of our wind chimes, we're going to use coconut shell halves. They can be purchased online on eBay or at your local grocery store. The only thing is, if you buy them at the grocery store, you have to cut the shell in half, take out the fruit, and the shell has to be somewhat even. So because they're very hard, it's hard to get them even. So I actually did buy these on eBay. It was like $8 for the whole dozen of them. So what you're going to do to prep it is you're going to drill using a 3/16 inch drill bit, 2 holes in the top so that you can insert something that'll hold it up when you hang it. For this we did use wire, and we just cut the wire, fed it in each side, and twisted it here on the bottom to hold it in place. And you may need to use your pliers to get it twisted correctly, or to cut off any excess if you have more than what you ended up needing. You can also use jute cord, cut about a 4-inch piece and feed it through each side and just double knot it on each side. On the inside of the shell you would just double knot each side, and that would hold it up so that it wouldn't fall in by having a knot on the inside. And then around the bottom edges of the coconut, you're going to drill 3/16 inch drill bit holes. You can do 4 to 6 would be a good number to do on this size of a coconut. This one's actually a little bit smaller, so I elected to do just 4 on this one, but some people do up to 6. Some people do 8 if you have a really big coconut, but for this one I thought 4 was a good number. So you're going to just try to make them as even as possible so that you can hang your strands evenly. And once you hang your strands of shells on your coconut half, you can actually layer your shell strands to make some longer than others if you like that effect, or you can just do them all the same length, or you can also put the shells on the strands in different areas of the strands so that it gives it a layered look as well. So that's just up to you. You can kind of play with it and design it how you want to design it. It's going to be fun. So we're getting ready to show you how to drill the holes in the coconut and the shells. To drill holes in the coconuts, take a 3/16 inch drill bit and drill at a slight angle. When drilling the holes in the coconut, we found it to be a better technique when the coconuts were placed on a block of wood and held at an angle and applied pressure to the coconuts. The drill seemed to go through with more ease. When drilling your holes in your shells, use a small drill bit of approximately 1/16 of an inch. The smaller the better, because a larger drill bit is more likely to break or crack your shell.
Oh, we were standing.
For your shell strands, you can use any type of line or wire that you want to use. Anything from jute to heavy-duty fishing line would be appropriate, depending on what you want to work with. Remember, whatever type of line that you use, it needs to be able to fit through the 1/16 inch holes that you made on your shells and the 3/16 inch holes that you made on your coconut halves. And you're going to cut it anywhere from 14 inches to 24 inches, depending if you want them all the same or how long or short you want them, or you can also layer your shells in different length strands if you want.
Okay.
Okay, my shell strand is about 20 inches long and it's heavy duty fishing line. What I've done is I fed the end through this shell
I got shoes up to my feet.
and I double knotted the end, 2 knots on the end to hold it in place. Went a little ways up on my line. I've done 1 knot, and here I'm going to do my 2nd knot. So I'm going to have a double knot, and then I'm going to feed my next shell hole, line through the hole just like that, go a little ways up again to wherever I want to go. Knot number 1. And you got to keep your knot in the same spot. There you go, double knot. And I'm going to just feed this line through the little hole. There. Now, I'm going to attach this to my coconut shell by putting the line through the hole. It's knot number 1. Knot number 2. And I have 3 of my 4 holes done. Now remember, you can drill as many or as few holes in your coconut as you want. We just elected to do 4 in this coconut because we thought that the coconut size was appropriate for 4. But you can do more or less if that's what you want to do. And here's what we have so far. We have 1 left to go. And there you have it, folks. A beautiful, handmade shell wind chime. Easy and fun and inexpensive to make for adults and for children. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.